you're waiting for a decent period of time before you ask the counter questions. You understand what I'm saying? You immediately came here like, this is what I don't like about you. Why should I, or would I disagree, however the fuck you said it. Why, if you consider yourself, I quote, a fan of mine, why you never called into my show and had a civil dialogue with me about the positive shit that I've done since 2008? You never did that. The first time you ever called into my show was today, and you gonna say you a fan, right? But yet the first thing you do is motherfucking try to drill me about some shit you don't like, but you never called into my show to address to me live on air the shit that you do like. Anybody want to speak on that specific scenario, situation, so on and so forth? Anybody want to get a 2 cents, 5 cents, dollar, 99 cent? I'm a fan. I rocks with you. But you've never called into my show before, and the first time you drilling me, dude, you can go somewhere else with that shit, bro. Not once have I disrespected you either, so don't even give me that. Go make your videos, go do what you do, because I know what y'all doing. It's not going to work today. There is no reason for you to be calling me, sir. I just blocked you, and you went to Skype and created another account. Stop it, bruh. I have nothing to say to you. You feel me? Respect that. Respect that, Jake. Now, so why is it private? Same reason my legal videos are private. And do I have any mods in? Matter of fact, I'll get them out. John, you gotta go, man. You already done too much dick in the booty shit. Sorry. I'll let you pass on the others. I'm tired. You feel me? Global Family TV. Okay, dude, you can get out of here with that, FBG. You can get out of here with that. I'm not mad at Global Family TV. I'm not into it with Global Family TV, and I'm not slick dissing Global Family TV. I'm just telling the truth of why there will be no part 2 to our interview. It will be now. Right? I expected to get interviewed by her, not to be interviewed by trolls that's been stalking me and my family. You know, I'll let the shit go. I've done the show as respectful as possible. I'm telling y'all how I felt about the show. Right? I was being interviewed by trolls through her. Not saying that she intended to do that, but anybody watching the video, the stream, has to agree that that's what that was. Because even a lot of the questions she asked me, she hadn't seen the videos tied to what the claim was. It was like I was being asked all their questions and concerns. I've been doing that for 3 fucking years. I did not expect to have to go through that with the sister. You know, which is be asked those questions. I didn't. I expected for her to address her concerns or issues with this Tommy and True Freeman. You feel what I'm saying? Who am I speaking to? I'm going to shut this Skype down in a minute. Who am I speaking to? Hello? Who am I speaking to?
What's up, bro?
No, I didn't say what's up. I said, who am I speaking to, sir?
What's up? This is Jay.
And you say what's up again and then say, Jay. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. I don't have time for y'all games. You sit there, call my shit to talk to me. If I ask you, who am I speaking to, you say your name, and then we'll proceed. I don't have time for the games, bro. I don't. You're blocked. You feel me? I don't, I shouldn't have to give people the benefit of the doubt on a situation like this. I shouldn't have to. Especially grown men and women. Y'all should know how to conduct yourselves when y'all calling somebody's phone, they show, they lie, or going to their house. That's just me. Now, Do y'all see that a Truth Nation doesn't exist? Because if it did, why ain't nobody from Truth Nation calling in on some real shit? Understand? Put yourself in my shoes for a minute. Do y'all understand why I say that there is no Truth Nation? Because every time my lines is open, everybody that claims they're Truth Nation got an excuse as to why they can't call in and at least say something kind or some nice words or supportive fucking words. This is why I say there's no Truth Nation. It's all this bullshit. That proves that nobody rocks with me, but I really don't care. I really don't. I rock with myself, and that's good enough for me. All right. Let me read the rest of these comments because, the line ain't working. It's the same old shit, different toilet. But we're not going to let that fuck up our day because I wasn't supposed to be live today anyway. Got other shit to be doing. I don't know which. I blocked John, so I don't even care about John's fucking comments. Mister, you are the one calling it a crime, John. Well, if it's a crime, I mean, look how long ago that stream happened. Y'all know they called them immediately. They called them when it happened. Did anybody show up? No. Did anybody contact me after? No. I've already proven they watch, law enforcement watch every stream. Not only that I do, they watch every stream that 99.99% of people on any type of social media platform does. And you bet, true, self-defense is not wrong ever. Right. Now, hypothetically speaking, let's just real quick. The situation that they're referring to or mentioning or what their claim is would not be considered self-defense, but at the end of the day, it still ain't a crime. So, I just want to make that clarification. What they are claiming took place, right, was not in the midst of actually in real time defending yourself. Now, they're claiming there was an accidental discharge and I shot myself in the foot, which never happened. You ain't going to find a hospital record. Hell, I didn't even have to go to the goddamn hospital. Why? Because I didn't shoot myself. Was there an unlawful discharge? Y'all say y'all got the video. Decide for your fucking self. I'm not talking about it no more. I don't care. I really don't. At the end of the day, shit happens anyway. So what? Now, whatever. I mean, move on. Y'all just going right back. Y'all going in a complete circle. And y'all been going in a circle for goddamn it. Y'all chasing your own fucking tail, thinking it's mine. Y'all chasing your own tail, thinking it's somebody else's tail. Y'all dogs chasing your own tail, thinking you chasing another dog's tail. That's the best way I can say that. Man, get out of here with that. You feel me? True Freeman has had the courage to question Tommy about those things, and I thank him for doing so. Is it right to do so? It is right to do so. Yes, it is. Especially when you're a celebrity and a public figure. Don't post in my goddamn chat he ain't a celebrity or a public figure. He said it himself, so it gotta be true. Tommy said, so it gotta be true. Tommy said, so it gotta be. Yeah, I know. What up, Ghost? What up, Ghost? Slick this, of course. That definitely was a slick this. If you rock with me, okay, you want to use the word fan, fuck it. So you claim you a fan of mine, right? Why haven't you, this is something you need to ask yourself. I don't need you to create another account, call in, because I can't talk to you. You want to make a video about it, make a video about it and answer my question. Let's go with the fan word. Let's say, fuck it. You a fan of mine. Have you ever called into my show and supported me for the things that you like or agree with me doing? No, you haven't. So you think I'm going to talk to you and the first thing in a conversation, have a conversation with you when the first thing as a I quote fan you do is try to drill me? Dude, get out of here. Dude, get out of here. Stop. Who am I speaking to?
This is John.
John in the chat that I blocked.
No, you ain't blocked no John, big dog.
Yes, I did block a John. It may not have been you, but I did block a John just minutes ago. But okay. So what's what, bro? I mean, what's your concern, or what do you? First of all, what do you want to do? You want to question me about something you disagree with, or
disagreement?
Where are we going with this?
I got a disagreement with you.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with the show?
Absolutely.
And you're the one that I just talked to just recently, right?
When do you talk to me if you just say you just blocked John and I say you ain't blocked me?
Because you can call in and say whoever you are. See, instead of you, I'm gonna hang up, bro. I'm good, man. No disrespect, right, bro? I'm cool on this conversation.
Let me ask you a question.
No. Come
let me ask you a question.
No. Come on, bro. I'm not calling.
You don't want to listen.
You are the same guy. You are the same guy that I talked to that claim you as a fan. How many people agree that's the same guy? I'm great with voices. I may be bad with names, but I'm great in the motherfucker with voices. Now, if you want to play on my intelligence, at least have the wherewithal to download a voice scanning program, whatever the fuck they call them. At least have the intelligence to do that. I'm bad with names, but I'm great with voices. Then he just messaged me and said, I'm good at sucking dick. Are you serious, my dude? Okay. Wow. How many people agree that's the same guy that called in that said that he was a fan? How many people would agree with that? If y'all on the up and up and y'all rock with me and say that you think it wasn't, see, I'm good with voices, bad with names. That's the same person. That's the same person. Look what y'all doing. Y'all stopping y'all niggas talking harassment. I don't know why Chucky trying to call me. That don't make no sense to me. Slick this, salute true. What up, Zeus? Slick this, called it. What up, Miss Sunny? Morning, or afternoon? Yeah, it's afternoon now. Some people think they can build themselves up by tearing others down. They think a gotcha gets them some kind of celebrity status, I guess. Tommy calling me true. All smoke. Who am I speaking to? Which one you want? Which one you want? Which one you want? Why you hang up? Why you hang up? Y'all see how much time these people got on their hands, boy. That's funny. That was funny right there. Anyway. Facts, I didn't want to say nothing, but I was thinking to myself, why is she asking all these troll questions? But true, you stayed on course and kept it pushing. I sure did. Because I didn't want to catch myself disrespecting the sister. I don't think she had no ill will intentions with what she did. I just don't think she realized what she did. I just don't think she realized what she did. What she actually did, which is opposite, right? Nowhere in there did we damn near talk about, very little did we even address the issue between Tommy and I. Nowhere in that. It was me being questioned in regards to questions that the trolls that never contacted her before I mentioned her, but contacted her after I mentioned her and gave her some big ups in my shit, they posed questions to her to pose to me. I never expected it to go that way. And out of respect for the people that rock with me, I didn't want to shut it down. Actually, when she was asking me the questions, I literally said it and I was being funny, but I was being real. You feel what I'm saying? When I said, I'm about to shut this stream down. It was because of that, but I had to laugh about it and make a joke about it, not to shut and stop the stream. That's what I had to do. How many people caught that when we was doing the stream? Because I seriously think that she's trying to squash. She wants to squash the beef. She wants to, bring unity. But that definitely ain't the way to do it. That's just my opinion. Not that my opinion means much to anybody. It's all good, though. Now, John Curry just threatened me and said, don't let me catch you because I wouldn't talk to him on the phone. Because I wouldn't talk to this dude on the phone. This dude just messaged me through Skype, which I'm going to keep the shit, and says, don't let him catch me. Wow. Okay. You act as if I'm running. You talking like I'm running, bruh. Don't let you catch me like I'm running. Hey, man, y'all, I swear, boy, it's okay. Then let me do this, because it's like, dude, you done lost your mind. I mean, I don't know what the situation is, but you didn't definitely lost your mind. He says, don't let me catch you, right? Let me just screen capture this real quick, because I don't want to show other people's numbers that have contacted me, maybe through their real number. And let me pull this over. Just a quick screen capture, right? This John Curry, which I actually talked to him on the phone, and I told him we couldn't do it, bam, hung up on him. He says, don't let me catch you. He says, I'm in the city, so be careful. Tell the cops outside, nigga. The cops been gone, you dumbass. I told you I heard the tow truck towing that car that somebody just decided to drop off behind my neighbor's garage. They been gone. Police ain't outside. Not no more. You keep laughing, nigga. Everything funny. Yes, you definitely are funny with what you saying. You said, don't let you catch me, which is insinuating that I'm running from you. I'm just saying. You say you in my city, and hey, man, what is this? I mean, what are you? I mean, just be honest. What are you saying? Matter of fact, John, call me now and explain what you mean by you in my city. Come on, man. Where my Skype? Come on, man. That's what we want to talk about now. We want to know, what do you mean by don't let you catch me? And then we want to know what you mean by I'm in the city, so be careful. Better tell them cops outside. Nigga, here you go. All right, John. What up, homie? What up?
What's poppin', B?
Hey, now, let's go here, right? You want to have a civil conversation with me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is my show, correct?
That's right.
It goes the way that I want it to go, correct?
Good afternoon, Carl.
Yeah, you're right.
And if you don't like anything on my show, I'm not holding you hostage or a gun to your head holding you here, correct?
Right.
All
Fernando,
right, so
good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm sorry, I'm just waking up. You
posted in my chat. You messaged me and told me, right? Don't let you catch me. Elaborate on what you mean by that. Be straight 100, bro. Let's go here. If you want me to allow you to ask me questions, answer mine first.
I know this is the happiest day in Choose
Life. But if you
Life.
lie to me, then we got a problem. So what do you mean? Here it is. Be straightforward, straight to the point. If not, I'll just hang up and keep on moving and let you catch me. Although
I appreciate it, Neptune. Now, I need all the people I can get.
You said, don't let you catch me. What do you mean by that?
Well, I frequently
what up, True Colors?
travel throughout the city, and I'm pretty known throughout the city. You don't know me,
Okay.
but everybody knows me. I'm not gonna kill you, True.
No,
But you keep disrespecting me.
Stop,
I'm gonna have to quit, man.
Stop. This is my show, and you just agreed that it goes the way that I want it to go. I'm not going to allow you to go somewhere else where you shouldn't be going. I'm asking you to not fucking try to.
I think Tom Somerall and the rest of his sort of nation, they've got the true mission. The mission is to get true Freeman bitch ass off the motherfucking.
Don't tell us what led you up to that. Just answer the question. What
everybody's getting the mission.
I'm asking you a specific question. What do you mean?
When I catch you going up to that
Stop. Let me pose the question again, since you didn't answer the first, second, or third time. Correct.
Go ahead, True.
They're like them two white women.
Specifically me. When you just messaged me and told me, don't let you catch me.
Okay.
You got the floor.
When you take your ass up to that store, when you go get that 4-pack of beer, you always get. Don't get beat the hell up, nigga.
Okay.
This to my word. This is between me and you, nigga.
Stop.
No, it's not, because you know you calling in live, so this is not between me and you. This is between me, you, and everybody else listening. So hold up, bro. First of all, when I go to the liquor store and I buy beer, I buy cases of beer. I don't buy a 4-pack. I've never bought a 4-pack.
I don't think you buy a 4-pack, man.
I ain't never seen me buy a 4-pack. But it is there. So what you are now saying is you stalk me.
I don't stalk you, bro. I just see you in the city. Everybody know
So
you in
if
short
you're
ass.
saying-
But you grew up around here. Niggas know you.
That's exactly right. I grew up around here and niggas know me. That's why I ain't been touched. But you think you're gonna touch me, right? I'll tell you what. The minute I get off this stream, I'm gonna go down there and I'm just gonna buy a 4-pack just because. And I'm a live stream. I'm gonna go. I don't buy 4-packs, my nigga. I buy cases of dog can, my nigga.
Short lady.
That's a fact. Hold up. That's a fact.
Now,
but you're insinuating that I buy 4-packs. I'm gonna buy a 4-pack, and I'm gonna be live buying the 4-pack. You gonna be there, right?
I'm gonna be there.
And you gonna do what?
Well, I'm gonna shake your hand, True. I'm gonna talk to you.
Man, you better not walk up on me. I'm telling you right now.
You trying to
Some dude named Johnson.
No, you trying to get yourself. Hold up. See how y'all do shit, man, and snitch on y'all.
Not cases of skull.
Y'all try to blame it on somebody else.
Ooh,
I'm not the one that called you. You called me. Yes or no?
Correct, but you told me to call you, right?
No, ain't no but to that. I asked you a specific question. You answered the question, so we moving on. Now, how am I trying to implicate
Man, shit,
you?
listen to bullshit. You do
know I'm live right now, don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you chose to call me while you knew I was live and say what you've already said thus far and admitted, how am I trying to implicate you? I'm trying to understand your thought process, bro.
This nigga True.
No, for real, bro, because this could help you out. What I'm saying is, if you gonna kill me, don't come live talking about you gonna kill me. If you gonna beat me, hold up, I'm just giving analogies. Let me finish. I'm giving analogies. I wasn't done.
Okay, go ahead.
Right? Because you ain't specifically said you was gonna kill me unless you then troll me through another account. I'm giving an example.
I guess they live in the same area. They've been watching True Freeman when you go to the store and buy that 4 cases of beer. 4 cans of beer.
I hear you. I'm listening to you, but if I be talking while you talking, I'm trying to make this thing look, make it sense. Go ahead. I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. You trying to cook up that work, ain't you?
Bro, come on. True.
No, you called into my show live. You saying dumb shit. Why can't I say it back? That don't mean you selling dope.
You keep going and going, bro. I'm trying to spare you.
You trying to spare me. You trying to spare me. I know exactly who you are. You just said the wrong fucking words.
Now you gonna call the police.
Yeah, I know who you are.
And you know I be in the city. You ever saw me?
I don't know who you are for as being in the city. I'm talking about I know who you are for as another motherfucker that was in my jet. I don't know what you look like.
I just Gucci down at the store. You probably know me. Gucci down.
Listen, first of all, nigga, when I go to any store, the last thing on my mind is looking at a nigga and how he dressed. So no.
But I'm saying, I be out down the store on the pole.
You know what, bro, man, conversation. I'm wasting.
You getting scared. He know who he is. You know who
I am. You seen me in the store Gucci down. The fuck I look like in the store looking at another nigga, man? What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? First of all, I don't buy 4-packs, I buy cases, nigga.
Let's go.
First and foremost. Second of all, you implicated yourself when you calling into my show, stalking and harassing me, and then you allude to the fact that you know what I buy when I go to this store, that store, that store. Nigga, you told on yourself you stalking.
Preach, Carmen.
You know what you
Tell me you stalking Tommy.
If I ever see
you
you
like
in the store, since you claiming you seen me in the store many times doing this or doing that, guess what you never done, man? Guess what you never done? You never walked up to me and approached me like a motherfucking man because you ain't one. You know what I look like. You know who I am. I don't know who you are, what you look like, where you at. I don't even know if you really in the goddamn city or just trolling with nuts on your chin. I'm just telling you. You just admitted that you've been in the same stores as me multiple motherfucking times, and you got this hate for me, and you mean to tell me you never approached me face to motherfucking face, and then you want to call into my line and act like you gangster? And who the fuck do you think you talking to, my nigga?
Answer the phone, True.
Who do you actually think you fooling? You just came in my show. Oh, I be in the store when you buy them 4-packs. Nigga, I don't buy 4-packs. I know you lying right there. I buy cases, my nigga. Your next claim, yeah, I saw you buy that case of tall can. Bitch, because you heard me just say that. But I guess. I motherfucking guess, right? But you just admitted yourself. You just admitted yourself that you've been in the same store as me. Multiple motherfucking times you saw me by this, by that, by that. But guess what you never did? You never approached me in real life, man. What's that say about you, gangster? What's that say about you, gangster? But you approaching me online, though. You approaching me in the chat and on my Skype. But you claim you didn't see me in real life, been feet from me. And you've never approached me with my back turned to you? Last motherfucker tried to did. Let me shut up. Anyway, I'm just saying. Facts. I didn't say nothing, but I was asking myself troll questions. Okay. True, I caught that also. I don't have Skype. I'm a clown. Okay. Let's get the person out.
Answer the phone, True. Answer the phone.
You're stalking, man. You're ain't no borderline about.
He did the same thing to Tommy. Karma.
Now you stalking. You want to talk to me? Talk to me when you see me in the store buying that 4-pack. You said you've been watching me buy. That's what you do. There's nothing to say online, bro. You're telling me you're following me and you see where I go and what I be buying and all that shit. Talk to me in real life, bro. When you do that, then I'll talk to you on the phone. When you can do that, then you steady call. When you do that, I can talk to you on the phone. I'm not going back and forth with you on the goddamn phone line. Let me block you again on your new account. And what you gonna do, and since you in the city, instead of pulling up, guess what you gonna do? You gonna create another motherfucking account. Just like bitches do. You feel what I'm saying? You outside. No the fuck you ain't. No the fuck you ain't. Now you outside.
And he looked outside too.
Now you outside. Now you outside. That can't be you. They walking with kids. Man, you ain't in the back. Nice try, my nigga. Nice try. Y'all see this shit?
You don't feel good. Do it, True Freeman. Don't feel good. They talking the fuck at your ass.
You feel me? John Curry, come on, man. You're stalking, man. Stop. Cut it out, bruh. I would say this is borderline insanity. It's beyond borderline insanity, man. It really is. You said you see me in person. You said I'll be in this store buying this and buying that. Talk to me. Oh my fucking God. Closing out Skype. Closing out Skype. No more Skype calls. No more Skype calls. I'm closing out Skype. Because that John Curry guy, that shit's crazy. That dude is fucking crazy. That dude is straight fucking crazy. You just said you be like following me in stores and shit. That you be seeing me and I gotta see you because you Gucci down, my nigga. You know what you never done? You never walked up to me and approached me when you saw me in real life. What is that? What do y'all call that? What would y'all call a nigga that will call your phone line and talk cash shit to you like he gangster about to do something because he in your hood? But that same person then admits that they done saw you in this store buying this and buying that and saw you here and watched you here and there, and the motherfucker didn't talk to you or say nothing to you or approach you in person. What would you say? What type of nigga is that for y'all? To y'all? What type of nigga is that to y'all? I ain't even gonna say it. I want y'all opinion. Pussyfied. That sound good. That's a good one. Come on, man. What's the name for him? Pussy ass nigga? Pussy ass nigga? Pussy ass nigga? Come on, y'all. Y'all got some more names for a man, a person like that who called himself a man? A coward. That's a good one, too. Somebody else.
Listen to the tone in his voice. That nigga scared as fuck. That nigga scared than a motherfucker.
You said call you a pussy again? Pussy. Pussy. Because you gotta be a pussy. You calling into my line over and over again, and I'm telling you not to call me, and you trying to play gangster. But yet you said you seen me in person in real motherfucking life, and you like was in the same store I was, and you did what? What did you say to me when you saw me in person? Nothing. What did you do to me when you saw me in person? According to you, nothing. What else would you be? But when you can see me online, from internet connection to internet connection, when you can call me online from Skype to motherfucking Skype, you gangsta all of a sudden. But you admitted to seeing me in person in real life, and goddamn it, you did what? You did what? 9 times out of 10, my goddamn back was turned. I probably was at the register playing. And what did you do? Absolutely nothing. Nigga, motherfuckers them niggas who work up at the Royal Inn and be behind the counter, them my niggas too, my nigga. Do you actually think you actually gonna put your hands on me in the public in my neighborhood and get away with it?
Yep.
You done lost.
Yeah, a lot of niggas wanna whoop your ass too.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That ain't no, that ain't no bullshit trying to scare nobody. I ain't trying to scare nobody. That's the last thing I want to do. I just want to educate motherfuckers on the fact that I'm not the motherfucker you want to fuck with in real life. I'm not. So anyway, that's Tommy, and it's called following, trying to deflect from the real topic of discussion.
Blame Tommy again. Blame Tommy.
Y'all see that? Ain't nobody stupid. Nigga, you called yourself a bitch. You called yourself a hoe. You called yourself a coward by admitting that you done seen me in real motherfucking life.
Keyboard gangster.
Right? And you done been in the same motherfucking store as me. Right? But you ain't approached me. Right? But you want to approach me online? You called yourself a goddamn hoe. You called yourself a bitch, nigga. You called yourself a sucker. You called yourself a whole motherfucking bunch of things, nigga. And you don't even know it. Shut it up. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, he gotta bring in some motherfucking protection.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Take Lola in the panic room.
These names and you don't even know it. Call yourself a bitch. You don't even know it. Call yourself a hoe. You don't even know it. Call yourself a pussy. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. Because if I got a problem with somebody and I see him in real life, then I'm going to fix that problem.
Yeah, the nigga scared.
I'm not fix the problem and act like I don't see them. And then
I'm surprised he ain't pulling out the guns and start loading up the clips.
Internet connection. You a hoe and you don't even know it. That's crazy. And you don't even know it. Come to Houston. For what? I got family in Texas. What are you talking about? Huh? That's what I thought. True said some real shit to that homo gangster cop. I always say real shit. People just don't be listening to what the fuck I be saying. This nigga literally, I'm still lost at this. This nigga talking about he done seen me many a times in the store buying this, that, the other. I knew he was lying because I don't buy 4-packs. Why the fuck I'm gonna waste my money on a 4-pack when I can get a motherfucking case? Get the fuck out of here. And first and foremost, I don't even drink beer like that. I drink a motherfucking beer probably once. Last year, I probably drunk like 6 motherfucking beers. I don't even really drink beer any fucking more. My company drinks beer. You understand what I'm saying? What are you talking about? I definitely don't buy no goddamn 4-pack. That's for sure. The fuck a 4-pack gonna do? You know, I'll drink a beer here and there, but I don't like beer anymore. I'll drink one here and there, right? Why the fuck would I buy a 4-pack though? You ain't never seen me buy a fucking 4-pack. Fuck wrong with you? Not that I care if I did. If I did, I did, but I don't. I already know you lying. Because if you had a problem with me and saw me in person, then you would walk up to me as a man and address the problem that you have with me in person. You wouldn't wait till I go live again and then try to address me through a fucking internet connection, my nigga. I ain't saying you a pussy. You said you a pussy by your actions. That's a fact. Now, anyway. Nice old wet hole. A nice, a nice wet hole. Y'all has 65. That's you know. Mindless zombie. A tom-tom. And not the motherfucking GPS tom-tom either. A person who might I could have sworn I closed this shit. A person who might have not had a problem then, but has one now. I guess. Pussy Smollett. Where you at, nigga? I will buy your liquor. I'm here now. Nigga, you know where the fuck... Bitch, shut up. You know where I'm at. So you think I'm stupid enough to end my fucking stream just for you and then I go up there and you ain't there? Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You know I'm streaming. What are you talking about? I'm not catering to your needs and I'm not catering to your troll. I am not catering to your needs, nor am I catering to your troll. Hello? I'm trying to speak and actually wasn't taking calls, but y'all call it. So what's going on? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so I'm live right now and I'm not taking calls. I actually told y'all I was closing it out. But what's
I'm sorry, my bad.
No. So, but you got a female's name. You came up as DeAndre. Why am I talking to a male?
It's not DeAndre. It's DeAndre.
Okay, DeAndre. My bad. Whatever. This shit is crazy. So, what's so important to interrupt me from my dialogue when I said I wasn't taking any more calls?
My bad. Like that part I didn't hear because on the playback, I'm all the way far in the back. I'm not all the way.
Right, and you're the 16-year-old. You're not good at disguising your voice.
My bad, true. I'm just trying to have a conversation, man.
No, I'm saying, though, bro, you the
like
guy that keeps claiming to be the 16-year-old. I'm great with voices. Why do you keep calling me, bro? Can you answer that question?
I'm not 16.
No. I don't care how old you are. I said you are the guy who kept claiming you are 16. You think I can't tell your voice, man?
Dude, I know you know my voice. Right?
Okay, so why admit? I know you ain't 16. It was clear you ain't 16, but you act like you are. So are you that guy who claimed he's 16 or not?
I was, and I'm sorry for trolling you. Now
all righty then. You didn't cut. No. There is no civil conversation between you and I ever, bruh. You didn't call in multiple times and said the exact same thing you just said. And you went back to doing dick in the booty shit. Stop calling me, boy. Stop it. I told you I'm good with voices. I may be bad with names. I know exactly who you are when you call in, even when you try to disguise your voice. I know exactly who you are. You even admitted that I was right. Y'all really think I'm slow, man? You trying to have a civil conversation? You know how many times you done did that, bro? Too motherfucking many for me to even attempt to have a civil conversation with you. That's done, bro. Move the fuck on. I don't have a problem with you. You have a problem with me. Or my problem with you is based on your fictitious problem with me. Just leave me the fuck alone. Period. Stop calling me apologizing. Stop saying you're sorry. Stop all that shit, man. Show by actions, bro. Don't call me. Don't apologize to me. And let's leave it at that. I'm live, nigga. Oh, I'm scared? Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. And this nigga keep creating account. You think I'm dumb enough to end my stream and go attempt to meet you at the liquor store, and I end my stream, waste my time, go up there and you ain't there. That's like the meet you at motherfucking Speedway, meet you at 10th and Emerson at the video store, Family Video, and so on and so forth. Nigga, get out of here with that shit, man. You niggas don't move me, man. You don't. And I refuse to have you move me again. You feel what I'm saying? I thought you niggas was some real shit, nigga. I was coming to meet you niggas, man. Face to face by myself. You didn't show. What the fuck makes you think I'm gonna keep wasting my motherfucking time? Nigga, I drive a motherfucking crew cab truck, 454 big block, 400 transmission, geared down the toe. I find it out, white boy, he stalks like a motherfucker. But anyway, nigga, gas ain't cheap. Gas just went up to motherfucking $2.79, my nigga. I ain't got gas to waste for you hoe ass niggas, man.
He could put on his jacket and walk his black ass to the store.
I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna show
and live stream it.
I ain't worried, dude. I'm not worried about you, man. Neither is my wife. Neither is my wife. Let me screenshot what he just messaged me and said. Right?
You got to have him for the police.
And show y'all. Okay, let me do a new, because I got all his messages. He can't delete them, so it's all good. This nigga says, where it go? Either come to the store or I'm going to Arby's or your house, straight like that. First play or gun play. Listen, man, my wife ain't got shit to do with this. If you go out to my wife's job, you're going to get what the fuck you going to get when you go up in that bitch. That's just what it is. You're not going to stop me from streaming my stream right now, so stop trying. All right, Tommy? Now, let me say this, because I'm not going to, I got to run out of here. My wife is definitely protected. Don't even. So she good. I ain't got to run out. You feel what I'm saying? Because, whatever. Now, you said either come to the store or you're going to Arby's or my house. Now, your problem is with me, not my wife. Why don't y'all stop shooting and killing kids because you can't get to the kid's daddy? Why don't y'all stop trying to fuck with men's wives because you ain't man enough to approach the man that is married to that woman? Make sense, everybody? Hashtag makes sense. So you gave both ultimatums. My house is right here. Everybody knows where it is. It ain't like I'm going to run out my own goddamn house away when you pull up. So why don't you deal with the person that you have a problem with and leave family out of it? That's what real men do. Real men don't go, well, I can't find that nigga because he running from me. I'm going to shoot up his grandma, auntie, cousin, nieces, nephews, babies, mama's house with all the kids.
Facts.
You go to that nigga. So if your problem is with me, you come to me. You know I'm live right now. You know I'm streaming from my computer. You know I'm at home. Why in the fuck would you say you're going up to my wife's job? Oh, because you think I'm going to end my stream to go protect my wife. My wife is good. I promise you that. That's what I will tell you. That's what I will tell you. And y'all see this for yourself. And I got it on my Skype. I'm not pulling it over because other people's shit pop up. Even though I know some of these are troll accounts, troll numbers, and internet numbers and all that, I'm just still not trying to share them. You feel what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm right here, nigga. That's what. See, what he's actually doing for people that don't understand, he's actually stalking, harassing me, and threatening me and my family and my fucking wife, hoping that I end, first of all, with the intentions of convincing me to stop talking about this issue with Tommy and shit, number one. And number two, hoping that I end my stream to run up to my wife's job and knowing this motherfucker ain't gonna show because he know better. I'm just saying.
Sound like Tyra scared in hell.
I'm just saying. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get me a Arby's sandwich. See you there, Drew. I'm not going nowhere. They already waiting on you dumbass motherfuckers to show up. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna sit right here and do my stream. I ain't going nowhere. My wife is good. My wife will be coming home today. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. You may not though.
Well, pretend you meet in Phoenix interview.
Right. We not going there. We just not.
Not roast beef Tuesday.
So nice try. Nice try. Pussy smell it. It jumped. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something right now because I'm gonna explain to everybody. I don't have to explain the goddamn thing. Sup Cobb says LOL yuck mouth. We have to block you. Or I have to block you. Now I guess you're gonna stalk me and my family and my wife and my livelihood because I blocked you and my y'all motherfuckers lost. So you gave a shout out to a motherfucker who harasses me and my family every day, making videos about me and my family. Get out of here. For real.
Yeah, nigga.
Right, got him to admit it. And then the nigga gonna say I'm trying to set him up. How am I trying to set you up? You know I'm live right now, right? Yes. So you know other people listening right now? Yes. So how am I trying to get you that?
Appreciate it. Shout out to you.
When you know I'm live and you posting this shit in my live chat. Not only are you posting this shit in my live chat, you know I'm live on YouTube, which is on the air too, right? Live. So you call into my Skype knowing that it's being played back through my live, which is live. And
You're the only one seeing this review. I'm gonna give you one.
I guess. That's you niggas got it bad. You got it bad. Going to internet saying shit and doing shit, and then when somebody pointed out, you want to say they snitching. That's what y'all tried to do to Jay Prince. Y'all fucked up, man, in real life, man. Y'all fucked up in real life, man. Y'all seriously fucked up in real life, and y'all got life fucked up. But I guess, man.
It don't feel good to do with Tyra. You harass motherfuckers. This is the mission. Fucking with Tyra, not fucking with each other.
To be flagged. Who? Yuck Mouth is a wannabe. That's why I blocked dude who agreed with Yuck Mouth.
Shout out to your boy.
People are nuts. Yes. He streams your content true. Yes. Hashtag makes sense. Agreed. Makes sense. Y'all didn't Daisy. You didn't understand that Sup Cobb was a troll. Huh? You didn't understand that was a troll when they gave Yuck Mouth a shout out when Yuck Mouth's entire content is basically about me.
So no,
nigga. That.
Shut up, nigga.
Talk to that motherfucker or explain anything to him. Doing so will only get you blocked. So please don't do it again. Please don't do it again. Y'all should be intelligent enough to read their comments and understand where they stand. Slick disses and all. If you don't, then I don't need you here posting in my chat. No disrespect, I'm just telling you. Because if you continue to do that, it's going to go left. It's going to go left. You're literally conversing with this motherfucker and damn near having a conversation with this motherfucker when their comments say that they full of shit. And you didn't catch that? I have a problem with that. Block that and keep on.
Y'all motherfuckers made my day today. I'm gonna go to work laughing my ass off. I'm gonna play this bitch again.
I appreciate the removing your comments because it makes no sense when you already know this, Daisy. Or so-called Daisy. I don't know who the fuck is who because of the shit y'all do in my chat. Right? Right?
Look at that nigga walking around, fucking with shit. Looking to the blind, that nigga scared as a motherfucker.
Okay. Thought maybe this Negro was pulling up. I was great, do what I need to do. But nah, that's the Latinos working across the way. So, Drunken Gamer says agree. Some bodies are eating their own words. $2.79 is cheap for gas. I'm paying. Well, that's premium. I'm talking about fucking regular. Yeah, premium is damn near that here too. Premium damn near $3.89. It's close to that shit. Is $3 something. Unleaded, regular, low grade is $2.79. And it ain't just 10 cent $2.79, mid grade $2.89, premium $2.99. No, those days is gone. Regular grade is what is Sprite Man? What is regular grade where you at? What is regular grade? Ours is $2.79 for regular. I got 2 tanks on my fucking truck. 25-gallon tanks. What's regular grade in Shy? Willy Wonka says, for some reason, people's logic doesn't apply to them. They can do and say, but people can't. Yep. Willie rules for thee, but not for me. That was a good one. Oh, man. All Smoke says, okay, sounds like a mouthful of mashed potatoes. Okay.
But I'm still getting in that ass, nigga.
Yeah, true. Exactly. A life of free will and free choice. Ridiculous. I was just trying to help. Peace, true peace. You wasn't trying to help because you know better. I've asked you countless times as well as others not to do that. How is that helping me? How is that? You know what, Daisy? Let me ask you a question. How do you consider helping me doing something that I asked you not to do on my platform over and over and over? What is your thought process? Because maybe I'm lost here. How do you consider that trying to help me? I'll wait.
Why you keep looking through the blinds, True? What's the problem, True? You scared? See, this review got that nigga scared than a motherfucker. Them wolf tickets.
I mean, because I'm trying to process. Go lay down. Go. I'm trying to process this shit, and I'm trying to be fair. How do you consider doing what I asked you and others politely not to do? How do you consider that helping me, sis? I'm lost. If I ask you not to communicate with the trolls or roaches, if I ask you not to respond to them, how do you respond? How is it that you can respond to me and tell me, no, don't leave, because if you leave, you will be blocked?
Come on over here, Daisy.
I'm asking you a question. How do you consider that to be you were trying to help? Most of y'all are trying to destroy while coming to my channel claiming you're trying to help. Because you're doing exactly what I asked you politely not to do. Hashtag straight 100 if y'all with me on that. If you not, just don't say shit. Daisy knows. If that's Daisy, Daisy knows. She's still doing the same shit that I continually respectfully asked her and others not to do. And then her response is she's just trying to help. How? If you are sitting up here engaging in a conversation with trolls in my motherfucking chat and I block them so I don't have to see their comments. When I get their first comment, negative stupid comment, and realize they in the chat, I block them, and then I got to sit up here and see your comments responding back to them, and possibly I might take it as it's directed towards me, because I don't see any more of the trolls' comments in which you were speaking to. I'm trying to figure out, how do you consider that you're trying to help me by doing something I asked you politely and nicely countless occasions not to do? Seriously, Daisy. And when I bring this up, you want to say catch you later. Okay. Okay. All right. Catch you later. Regular, damn, 3.910. Wow. Okay. Regular's like 3.910. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more. God, it's fucked up, man. Well, that 3.19 coming all the way anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Before it went up to 3.79 yesterday, it was 3.20 something. It went up damn near 50 something cent.
No. That was Phoenix review. I really need to get me a voice changer.
Okay. Daisy says, fuck off, True. I just shared her comment. Everybody see that in the chat. For people that believe, we're going to hold a democracy, right? We're going to hold a democratic form of government here today. How many people believe whatever Daisy this is in my chat should be blocked? Hashtag blocked. I haven't said anything negative against Daisy. I haven't disrespected that Daisy, whether real or not. And that Daisy is telling me to fuck off. Hashtag block. Majority rules. Only if you are a original participant on my show, or a person who participates in my show where your vote counts or count. Whoever the fuck this Daisy is in the chat gonna be blocked. Cause I could have sworn.
Yeah, that nigga scared of the motherfucker. He checking the windows and shit.
I saw that. But hell, they clone so much, and it is what it is. Nothing respectful about me. I don't even need y'all hashtags. Block, don't block, True, block.
He blocking niggas.
Made up my own mind, any guy.
He blocking niggas like they in the motherfucker style.
Hey, True, what's good? Nobody needs to. Anybody
stuttering
apologizing to me now after doing the same old fuck shit over and over again, I will no longer be accepting apologies. It's one thing when you fuck up one time and you apologize and you never make that mistake again, but when you continue to do it, I will no longer accept any apologies from anybody, whether you consider yourself Truth Nation or not. Because there's no reason for you to keep doing this bullshit and then keep apologizing. Y'all sound like Hassan Campbell to me right now.
Slick this.
Which I addressed in the fucking video. Keep doing the same old shit. And then you turn around and keep apologizing for the same old shit you keep doing. I think that shit is crazy. Willy Wonka says, why do you keep blocking me, tits? Big Tits. First of all, Willy Wonka, you about to go, and Big Tits about to go. For one, I don't like neither one of y'all names. Because only children create names like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. And Big Tits. Now, all I did was block you on a YouTube channel, and you can create a whole nother one and keep stalking and trolling me and trying to play like you cool and all this and all that, right? It's nothing but a damn block button. No reason to stalk me and my family and my personal life. But hey, to each his own, right? Right? Richard Price says, hey, True, I am really sincere about this. We as grown black men need to squash all beefs going on. Once you cross a certain line, there's no squashing, no beef. Let's stop, bro. If we've been beefing for all these years, and I turn around, hypothetically speaking, and go take your mom's life, no one then can come to you and convince you to squash the beef with me after I then done what I did to you and your family. Agree or not, Richard Price? Do you agree or disagree with what I just said? If you ask me to repeat it, I'm going to block you because that means that you weren't listening to the words that were coming out of my mouth. And I don't want to deal with people that don't listen to the words that come out of my mouth. They're here trying to create and stir up fuckery. You feel me? So don't ask me to repeat what I said because there's no reason I should have to repeat what I just said. You're right, but none in this sector has been killed over YouTube. That's not, I guarantee you that's not true. Because the majority of people in this sector, y'all don't even know their real names. Some of these people in this sector that y'all didn't know their real names, you haven't heard from them ever again since a certain date. How do you know what happened to them? Just because people say, well, nobody's blew up this place or that place or done this or done that. Do you think the police look at that when a motherfucker on social media and they claim that they're going to do it just because a lot of people claim they're going to do XYZ to the police, that since they ain't done it yet, does that mean that they're not going to take someone, a new person saying it seriously? I'm trying to, I don't know if that's the real Daisy or not. It doesn't matter. Because fact of the matter is, if it wasn't a real Daisy, then the real Daisy would still be here. Or the real Daisy maybe is the one that said they had other shit to do, whatever the fuck, and they out, and somebody then chose to clone her. So what people need to understand is the Daisy that was blocked doesn't necessarily mean that that's the real Daisy. It's just whoever that Daisy was in my chat was blocked. So people need to stop saying that I disrespected Daisy, because I did. And anybody comes in and does that under the name Daisy or anybody else's name will be blocked. If it so happen to be the real Daisy, then fuck the real Daisy. Until then, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. You feel what I'm saying? I don't talk down on people, and I'm not going to read the rest of your comment because you're not making no sense. Because here's where you don't make any sense. I'm talking to the people that whatever I'm saying to applies to. If a person comes into my chat as Daisy, then I'm going to respond to them in accordance with who they are in my chat. Does that necessarily mean I'm talking about the actual real Daisy, like even Daisy Dukes on the Dukes of Hazzard? No, it doesn't. It just means that I'm talking to and responding to the person under that name and that account who disrespected me in my show. Does anything I say make sense to anybody? Hashtag makes sense. I talk down on people? No, the fuck I don't. You call into my show and you talk about what you're going to do to my wife and you're going to do to me and you following me here and there, and then I respond back to that stalkerish shit and I'm talking down on people for some odd reason. I don't know what's wrong with you people. But y'all say something wrong with me, right? Wow. Fucking wow. Like I said, I don't know if that's the real Daisy. That's why I ain't say, Daisy, you a bitch, Daisy, you this, Daisy, you that. 9 times out of 10, it's a fake Daisy. Daisy fucking messages me, or has before. I ain't heard from her in a little second. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I chose my words wisely. I just used my finger to block her ass, or its ass, or his ass, or they ass, or the black person's Daisy's ass, or the white person Daisy ass, or the white male Daisy, or the white female Daisy, or the black female Daisy, or the black nigga Daisy, because they clone people around here. Why didn't y'all understand that? why is it that y'all claim to be so, and I ain't talking to everybody, this is only who feels it applies to them. Why is it that those of you who don't comprehend or understand that, why, when I break the shit down to the fullest to where there's no motherfucking meat between the potatoes for you to get mad about? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm different. Been different. Always will be different. Ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like it. They scared to touch me in real life. That's why they want to keep talking about they gonna touch my wife. Little do they know my wife stays strapped too. Whatever. She can protect herself too. All right? So, and I will protect her too. But let's not get this twisted. My wife will always be able to take care of herself. I'm just saying. Okay? I already been here longer than what I should have fucking done. But hell, hey, it is what it is. Was that the real Daisy? I don't know. I don't think so. But it doesn't matter. Their name was Daisy in my fucking chat, so I responded to the Daisy in my chat. Stop saying I did that to Daisy, the real Daisy. I don't know if that's the real Daisy or the fake Daisy. This is the motherfucking internet. This is the internet, and we've seen what they do. They clone people's accounts so that there will appear to be controversy and conflict between me and the people who allegedly, right, since y'all want to use allegedly all the time, rock with Truth Nation. Sweet Case said a lot. And I understand what your name Sweet Case means, and I know who you're referring to when you use that name Sweet Case, which is a brother out of Chicago. And I don't like it, so tread lightly. But true, I admire your honesty, courage, wisdom, and knowledge. I be listening a lot to you. That's what everybody say. They be listening a lot, that is. He just humiliated the dog shit out of Daisy. How many people think that I humiliated the dog shit out of Daisy? This is the game that they playing. I was addressing a person in my chat named Daisy. That is not to say that that's the real Daisy. I don't fucking know. Nor do I really care. I address the Daisy that was in my chat with an account under the name Daisy. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to like it. And if Daisy is intelligent enough, the real one, if that was a fake one and wasn't really her, then she understand what's going on. Why can't you? She understand what I did. Why can't you? I guess. See, what Tommy is doing is going on. I want y'all to understand what they're doing right now. The topic of discussion is Tommy Sotomayor. The title to the show is Tommy Sotomayor or Why, when Chucky, VD, Chastity, and others done your dirty work. Do y'all know what they trying to actually do to me right now by doing what they doing, cloning other people? Because Daisy ain't been here in a little bit. All of a sudden pop up today, I figure it's the fake Daisy. It doesn't matter. Their name still is Daisy in my chat. But a lot of y'all don't understand what they're trying to do. They actually trying to prove that I am who Tommy is right now. It's not working. How many people agree with my assessment? That's why they're cloning people again in my chat right now. And that's why people in my chat trying to act like they rock with me, like the dude who called in and said he's a fan of mine, but he didn't even give me props or big ups for any reason that would constitute him claiming he's a fan of mine. He immediately want to drill me. So y'all believe that he was actually, I quote, a fan? Get the fuck out of here. Wake up, people. Wake up. What did old boy say in the Kanika Jinga shit? Wake up, sleepyhead. Wake up, Rosemont. Yeah, wake up. I watch more shit than y'all think I do. Right? Right? Think about all the money that has been invested in these beefs going around. That money could have helped build everyone creating content with this sector, right? And do you understand, Richard, since you said that, who's the only person in this fucking beef that doesn't get supported? I want you to answer that question, Rick Price. Who's the only, I'm not talking about 1 or 2 donations a month, $5 here, $10, $15, $20 a month, with the exception of a few people that'll drop something every blue moon. Who's the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to support? Because I may get some months, like last month, I got a few $5 contributions, and then the one sister that rock with both Tommy and I dropped me $150. Right? Who's the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to supporting this shit or receiving support in this shit? Who damn near don't get support? I get support from a few people. I'm not talking about you few people who send what you got or send what you have left over.
Yeah, but I thought you said he works. He don't need people donations.
But let's keep it straight 100. Let's stop trying to sugarcoat this shit. Vic got more in contributions in 6 months of stalking me and my family for Tommy than I received in the whole entire time I've fucking been on YouTube. Facts. Facts. And I've been on YouTube since 2008. Now, what I just said is a fact. I want to see, I want people to answer, how is that even feasible or possible? And Sweet Cakes, you said true. I admire your honesty, courage, wisdom, and knowledge. I be listening to you. Now, where's the other comment I read of yours? No, that wasn't you, Sweet Cakes. That was Richard Price, excuse me. He says, think about it. All the money that's being invested in all these beefs going around. Ain't no money being invested in me or my platform to beef with anybody. So exclude me from that, sir, please. You say that money could have helped build everyone creating content within this sector. Everyone creating content within this sector does not constitute one supporting them financially, because for one, the majority of people's content is somebody else's content. Well, you got Tommy's name in the title right now. You're right. What video have I played thus far on Tommy right now? There's 190 motherfucking people in the building. We was up to 250. Now, what video am I playing throughout the whole goddamn stream, just playing his shit for content and getting support? I'll fucking wait. What video did I play at all today? I'll fucking wait. If I'm gonna break something down, I'll break it down. I don't sit up here and start live stream and just play they whole fucking live stream and just sit there and y'all sit here and donate to me and contribute to me for playing somebody else's live stream that's live, in which you can go over there and watch it for fucking free. Miss Honey says makes sense. Mister says some people feel that being told the truth is condescending because they don't like it, so they seek a way to dispel it. I would agree. Kilos, what's up, Kilo? Y says makes sense. What up, homie? Sweet K says, I noticed you don't start shit with, I've never started shit with nobody. They started it with me by trying to play on my goddamn level of intelligence.
It's very little.
And I respond back that way, and I will continue to do it.
I was so jealous of people. It's not even funny to say it.
With anybody on YouTube. I didn't start beef with Mark Mingle. Mark Mingle and I had a disagreement. He felt I disrespected him. I apologize countless times for using him as an example, right? This motherfucker chose to go to any and everybody channel, even people that attacked his motherfucking personal life and family, when he claimed he was a part of fucking Truth Nation. But every time he goes to anybody's stream, Coverse, and everybody goddamn else's,
but he's smarter than everybody else, though, with that 4th grade education.
So I mention him back, and I address his fuck boy dick in the booty shit. And I'm attacking people. I'm harassing people. Get the fuck out of here. Mark claimed to be so much of a motherfucking respectful grown man that can ignore this and ignore that. He wasn't able to ignore me disrespecting him. But people didn't actually came into my fucking personal life, and he got a problem with how I sperm. but he respond based on what I said about him, those are words, not actions. They say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Let me understand something to you. That's a goddamn lie, and I hate that fucking saying. And I'm gonna explain to you why. If someone comes out in the public media, or on social media, which is in the public, and they call you a pedophile, and the majority of their audience doesn't research to see that not only are you not a pedophile, you haven't done anything that would constitute you being called a pedophile. Y'all say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. Do you know that calling someone a pedophile when there's not even videos of them doing anything that would constitute one even coming to the conclusion that they may possibly be a pedophile? Do you know that they can ruin their life?
But you told me a pedophile.
There's some people that won't research to see if they're actually a pedophile. They would take your word for it and try to cause harm upon that person. What do you mean sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you? What do you mean sticks and stones can break your bones? Meaning someone has to actually physically touch you in order for it to hurt you. Do you know that a woman could call the police and say you raped her and drugged and raped her right now? And although those words you claim, because sticks and stones is the only thing that break your bones, and words could never hurt you, the words of a woman calling the police right now and saying that you raped her or molested her daughter could hurt you for the rest of your motherfucking life. Why are y'all sticking with these sayings that if you actually break them down, the motherfuckers don't make sense within themselves? Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you. Y'all saying R. Kelly is innocent right now. Guess what's hurting R. Kelly and his money right now? The words of other fucking females. But I thought that the sticks and stones was the only thing that could break his bones. It seems like that these words are about to hurt his ass. Even if he gets off on it, the words are going to hurt him. The words are going to hurt him. Whether he's found innocent or not, the words of somebody else is going to hurt him. Facts. Why are people sticking with these fucking bullshit ass fucking sayings that if you actually are intelligent enough or competent enough, you can break the phrase down and see how it doesn't make sense within itself? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Motherfuckers told people I'm a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile. Never been accused of it, never been convicted of it, never engaged in it a day in my life. It's hurting me right now by other people's words because they continue to regurgitate this shit. You've never seen me do a video the moment you saw your dad's towel fall off, doing a skit, goddamn it, pretending to show my genitals to my daughter with my 8-9-year-old daughter, goddamn it, playing in the skit. You never heard me say that, you know, her breast is nice. She can get the most likes as you, many likes as you are just by putting up pictures of her breast because she's only 13. There's absolutely no reason for anybody to even say that I'm a pedophile. But y'all say sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you. That's a fucking lie. That's a dick in a booty ass saying because it's untrue. It's not accurate at all. I digress. People really think I'm slow.
Yep, really.
Because I get angry when motherfuckers fuck with me and my personal life.
Like all you want. Slow. It must be important you over here all smoke.
Wow. Hey, man. Cold as ice. Burr, motherfucker. Get paid says you just blocked her. I'm about to block you. I blocked whoever was in there. Do you know that to be the real Daisy? No, you don't. Shut the fuck up. You just proved my point. Sweet Cake says, I don't know no one in Chicago. True, I swear to God. I picked it up because I love cake. LOL. Okay. All right. Okay. I just gave you my thought process. Right? Doesn't mean I'm always correct in my thought process. Right? But doesn't mean I believe you either. I'm just being honest. You may be telling the truth, but I ain't going to sit up here and lie. I still don't believe you. I ain't blocking you or anything like that. I guess I got no mods here because this bitch Cherry Baby is in my chat giving shouts out to Sungrown. You called her a bitch. She is a bitch. She meddling in shit that ain't got nothing to do with her. They're trying to throw you off subject at hand. I know. That's why we're going to do it all over again when we get more time. We're about to get off here in a minute. What up, True? What up, Bird? Projection, right? Agree, right? Okay, agree. They want you to do the same shit he did, right? Just like before I did the interview with the sister from Global Family TV. Oh, you gonna be all these types of bitches. You gonna be all this and you can be all that. What people don't understand is in the midst of the interview.
Amen.
And while she was asking me questions,
that's why,
I know for a fact they want her questions.
Don't want to do the interview. I bet she the one canceled.
I actually said something about it, but I just didn't go too far because I wanted people to think. I wanted to see who was actually thinking about what was actually taking place. Because I was like, I said something. She said, well, I'm reading their questions and I'll let you know when it's my question. Well, when it's one of my questions. Hell, I thought the whole interview was questions that me being interviewed on your concerns about this situation. You know what ended up happening? I'm not saying she intentionally did it because I don't think she did. I just think that she didn't realize what actually happened. You feel what I'm saying? And she allowed to happen. Because now one of those, that Bruno, the dead damn dog, although I laughed at it, that was not a question should have been posed to me because everybody knew the city took my fucking dog and never gave it back. So how is it true that I killed and buried Bruno, the dead damn dog? Make sense, everybody? Hashtag makes sense. In order for me to be cordial with the sister and not get angry at her, I had to just roll with it.
No, you scared of her husband to come see your black ass. That's what it is.
Y'all know for a fact, anybody else would have called me and asked me those questions, I'd have cursed them out because they knew better. I don't know this sister to say that she knew better than this shit. I don't know what she watched. She came into my chat. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell y'all what I feel. I feel straight disrespected by that video. By that interview. I solely do. Straight up. He gonna be out, you gonna be all types of bitches. You gonna be this and be that. Not once did I call her out her name. Not once did I disrespect her. Not once did I not answer her questions. You may not have liked my answer, doesn't matter. I answered every question she posed to me. But guess what? They weren't, my problem was those were not her questions. She didn't interview me. The trolls interviewed me through her. Hashtag facts. The trolls interviewed me through her. I got her stream and I got the chat and everybody else does. Every question she asked me.
But when we know True Freeman to tell the truth.
The trolls who've been stalking me and my family were asking her in her live show that day. I wanted to shut the interview down immediately. I had to just be the bigger man and just roll with it. That's what I had. That's what I did. Because it counters what they're trying to portray me as. You feel what I'm saying? I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing and what I did. Sure will. I would rather have a peer than a fan any day of the week. I agree, mister. It was the real Daisy dumbass, so now I'm a dumbass. You a dumbass too, and you blocked. If that was the real Daisy, then the real Daisy is not welcome here. If it wasn't the real Daisy, then it is what it is. I don't care. I don't. All right? No, the interview was good, but the interview was bullshit. The interview was good, peaceful,
I see nothing wrong with it,
but the internet was a piece of dog shit in your children. It was. Facts. That's no disrespect to nobody. I mean, why am I being asked questions that trolls pose in your chat and on your live show and not questions? Because the only reason I done the interview was because of her. Why should I be subjected to answering Roach's questions that's been stalking me and my family? I answered the questions, whether y'all like my answer or not, don't really care. I was cordial with her. I didn't get mad at her. I did none of that. And I'm still not mad at her. I'm just hoping she understands where I'm coming from. I don't have no problem with the sis. I'm not mad at her. I'm just trying to figure out How are we going to do part 2? This is my thought process. How are we going to do part 2 of an interview with you interviewing me when there was never a part 1 of you interviewing me? There was a part 1 of me being interviewed by the trolls who's been stalking me and my family, and they use you to do it.
No, they ask you questions that
hashtag I agree.
Real questions.
What the fuck I
she
just
don't know
what it means.
What's
how
going
can
on.
We do a, how can I
how you really are.
Subject
she
myself
just hearsay.
to doing a part 2 to an interview that they're supposed to be a part 1 with this person, and this person interviewing me, when the part 1 wasn't the person interviewing me, it was the person asking me questions that motherfuckers been stalking me and my family use her to get the questions to me. How can we do a part 2 to something that there was never a real part 1?
It sounds like you slipped dissing.
That was a great interview. That was a great dialogue. That was not an interview. That was a fair dialogue, a decent dialogue. The dialogue went great. The dialogue went.
Like you say, that was not an interview. Like that was just.
It wasn't an interview.
A phone conversation.
It was not an interview. Even Gail and R. Kelly said, well, I seen this and I seen that and I heard this and I heard that, or I watched this and I watched that, and what do you have to say? And I feel this way about that, or whatever the fuck. What do you have to say about that? Every question that was posed to me was questions that was sent to her to ask me.
Oh, true feeling.
She even asked me for the part 2, and the part 2 said, you know, which I agreed to the part 2, but the part 2 literally was like, she now has a whole bunch more questions that was sent to her.
Because he was in our chat.
You were the mediator. You were a person that saw me and Tommy and everybody that comes in between going back and forth and so on and so forth. You were supposed to be injecting yourself into the situation to try to squash the beef and get down to the bottom of this shit between us two brothers. Your questions to me that were questions that were sent to you from people who are stalking me and my family because of him, none of that could have squashed the beef ever. None of it. Nothing in that interview, or I quote what y'all call interview, nothing that happened within that interview can squash any beef at all. It created more beef. How many people agree with me? I was asked about Bruno the dead damn dog. It has nothing to do with them. That shit happened way before I even came into this sector. I was asked about, I'm supposed to put a gun to my motherfucking baby mama head. Never mind the fact that me and my baby mama ain't been together since we was 16 fucking years old, not even had sex. I'm just saying. I could sit up here all fucking day and address the questions that was posed to me, but did a question, and I didn't watch it. This is what people told me, so I can't say that this is a fact. I was told Tommy didn't get asked questions about the sharing with his daughter. Not only did no one send you those questions to ask him, you didn't ask him those questions. No one asked him about the comment about the 13-year-old girl's breast. No one asked him about the video he did when he said he decided to do his draws in honor of that little girl, not young woman. No one asked him about the Fatherless America $250,000 plus donations he's received as early as 6 years ago and haven't created it. No one asked him the Auschwitz video that all black women died like they did in Auschwitz and all that other shit.
There you go.
He didn't get asked the questions about flying up to Indianapolis talking all this old cash shit and
going
straight to the police station. Then not meeting True Freeman when he was standing a block and a half from his hotel on a circle right under the monument where Tommy walked past in his own fucking video, running to his fucking hotel. I can go on and on with this shit. That shit didn't make sense. But I went on and did it. Out of respect for the sister. I hope the sister understands where I'm coming from. If she don't, I don't know what to say. I'm not going to go back and forth with anybody. There will be no part 2 because there, for one, was no part 1. I got interviewed by trolls through her. I knew exactly what it was when the questions started coming. And then to message me and say, you got a whole nother request for a bunch more questions. It's like, so I'm supposed to play stupid and through you answer all the trolls' questions? That's not an interview. That's not fair. I'll say this. That's absolutely not fair to me. Show me the same fairness you show the other party. Or just don't show none to me at all. Don't show no fairness to me at all. Right? I'm going to open my Skype up. Anybody want to call me? It has to be about this interview. Because I'm about to go, man. I'm going to see if I can get Tommy's original video from somebody, and I'm going to compile this shit, and I'm going to put some shit together on it. Because I know what pretty much took place. You know? If you call into the show, it's solely about this interview and what you think about the interview. Okay? That's it. Right now, that's it. Freeman 317 on Skype. And if you have stalked and harassed me before, you are not to call because you have been warned not to trespass on my phone line, via internet, via cell phone provider, and you have been warned not to trespass on my emails, etc. So every time you try to contact me after that, you in violation. All right? Let me use the restroom real quick. Be right back. We're going to get ready to close this out because it don't seem like nobody calling here on no real shit. All right, being I have my speaker on and I don't have to use headphones, I heard the phone ringing, but I just clearly said that I was going into the restroom to use the motherfucking restroom. At least you could have did was waited until I came back and acknowledged that I was back before you start trying to ring my goddamn phone line. Seriously. I tell you, boy. I tell you, boy. All right, first of all, Carl, you heard me say I was going to the restroom and use the restroom. Why would you call knowing that I was in the restroom and not wait till I came back and unmuted my mic?
Oh, my fault, bro. I'm listening to it on the phone, so I probably was opening up Skype when you were saying that and didn't hear it.
You know what, bro? My bad. I know exactly who the fuck you are, man. We good. Let's go. No, for real. Fuck that. I know exactly who the fuck you are. I'm great with voices. I'm bad with names. I know exactly who the fuck you are based off your voice. Let's go, bro.
Right. So, I didn't get to hear the whole interview. Well, the so-called interview that you had with that chick, right? I don't know her name. But I just see why you would be upset with that shit. I just asked you all kind of crazy ass questions.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, bro. I just know her as Global. Well, I think I know her real name, but I wouldn't tell people. But I know her as Global Family TV. That's what I call her. That's what I know her as, and that's what I'm gonna stick to. But go ahead, bro. I apologize for interrupting you. Go ahead. Mad respect to you and your family, bro, too, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. You know, same to you, bro. Same to you. But so after I heard your interview, I tried to go back and listen to when she was talking to Tommy, and basically from what I heard, because I ain't listened to the whole thing was about it was basically just Tommy just going off on you. You know what I'm saying, about all the shit that you supposedly did to him in the past and why the beef was started. You know what I'm saying? And she really ain't give you that opportunity to really clarify any of that shit. But I think that's why she was trying to ask you all those questions, to try to get and see if what Tommy was saying was true. I don't think she was purposely disrespectful. You know what I mean?
I didn't take what she did as disrespectful either. I just want her to comprehend what I take from the interview that she did with me and what I'm hearing what happened on Tommy's shit. A bunch of people that dislike Tommy was not able to send questions to her to ask the Tommy prior to the interview. That's exactly what they were allowed to do in regards to the interview with me. Her interviewing me and interviewing Tommy was supposed to have been about Tommy and I's beef between each other. It was like I was being drilled on how I treated my son, allegedly beating my son on camera, which ain't true. It never happened. Child abuse shit. My son was 25 years old when that big video happened, so I don't see where child abuse come into play, and we can go so on and so forth. I just feel that it was a bunch of bullshit, and I don't feel she deliberately did that. I just want her to understand the difference between the two.
Yeah, that's understandable. I know exactly where you're coming from, because when I was listening to that shit, I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. But let me say this to you, though, dog. I really think that you should consider, and I was always raised not to get into two other grown men's beef. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was something that I was raised on. But I will tell you, dog, that I really do think you should consider at least trying to, I don't know if this is possible, but to even try to talk to Tommy privately, you know, just off air, off screen, where ain't no bullshit, just man to man.
You know, I tried to do that multiple times before, right?
No, he threatened.
Oh, you have?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody knows it. I got video proof of it. They don't want to play y'all those videos. They want to play y'all other videos.
Oh shit, my bad.
I mean, there's so many things that I can point to. Like, for instance, and she had cut out because after she got through asking, because she had some family issues, which I understand. I don't think she made that up to try to run. I think she literally had some issues with some family or someone she considers family. And I was all for the part 2, even though, you know what? I'm going to take something back, bro. Right? I'll do a part 2. But we ain't never do a part 1. You feel me? And I'm like this. One thing that I wanted to ask her after I got asked all these questions that weren't her questions, they were trolls questions, is the fact of why is nobody talking about the video that I cried on? I would say shed tears, but fuck it, I ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. Tommy called into my show one day. This was about 2 years ago, and told people, like he had been telling them a year plus before, that I had attacked his daughter. It brought me to fucking tears. I cried online in front of every fucking body.
Damn, for real? That's crazy.
Go to YouTube, True Freeman Tears, True Freeman Cried. They only playing snippets of that. I still have the original fucking stream. And if somebody knows what the title to my stream was, let me know. And I'm going to replay the whole stream all over again with me crying right when he said that. I broke fucking down in tears. You know why? Because I've never in my life attacked a child.
Right.
You know what do you know what he did after he saw me crying about what the claim he made against me that involved his daughter? I put myself in a situation to where I was her father at that time, or I was stepping myself into his shoes, and I cried for my daughter that I didn't give a fuck about, i.e. being him. I do shit different. I'm different than everybody else. That's what makes me great. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You didn't see the stream, right? Soon as I cried, the video was out there. When he said that you attacked my daughter, I said, Tommy, you know that ain't true. He kept saying, yeah, it is. I said, nigga, you know it ain't true, bro. Stop lying on me, bro. I said, because you got an audience of people and they believe whatever the fuck you saying. And I said, for you to claim that I'm attacking kids, man, this shit could ruin my life, fuck up my life, every motherfucking thing else. And he kept making it out of a joke. And I'm like, let's just talk about this shit offline, blase scoop, off air, whatever, because I was done. He was supposed to be calling in to accept my boxing challenge for charity. I know it's tied to that video I did, that stream I did. You know what this nigga did? I made a grown man cry. When I told him I didn't attack his daughter, the nigga didn't say, yes, you did, because at that time I had started. It brought me to fucking tears that this man was actually using his daughter to try to destroy my fucking life while not knowing that he's put this daughter in a bad predicament that's going to come back to haunt her in the future. Facts. That's a fact. Right?
That's crazy.
This nigga, instead of saying, yes, the fuck you did, here go the proof, you lying, the nigga, I made a grown man cry, and he reached behind himself and grabbed the fucking belts. Nobody's breaking the real that fucking showdown. They want to address, he cried. I cried for his daughter. Because guess what y'all don't understand? This year, next year, the year after that, the year after that, every year from last year, you're going to see Tommy spend less time with his daughter live on air. Why? She's too big for the audience that's paying him for that pedophile content he was pushing. Go ahead, brother.
Right, damn, I didn't know that, dog. I didn't know that all that happened. That's crazy.
No, it did.
But shit, man, all I can say is, though, man, from what I heard, the little bit that I heard from his interview with the lady, it seemed like he willing to try to put whatever y'all got going on behind him. And I know how it is, man. Y'all niggas been at war for, y'all been at war for some years. So I know things that went down that's like damn near unforgivable. Right. So I mean, I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying, as a supporter, you know what I'm saying, somebody who want to see you go further. And I just hope that you and him can somehow, some way, even if it's like a long shot, either have a discussion or just give it just, you know what I'm saying, like one more go, man, because it's been wrongs done on both sides, you know what I'm saying, and I just feel like,
bro, I gotta stop you there. I gotta stop you there, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want to hear from any one of y'all. You got the right to say it. Please don't say it to me. There's been wrongs done on one side. A motherfucker punched me in the face for 2.5 years, me and my family. I didn't punch back. I balled up in the corner and whatever. And then all of a sudden I punch back. People want to then say there's been wrong on both sides.
No.
Just understand me, bro. I'm not saying like directly to you, bro. Please understand please understand the context in which I'm saying what I'm saying. It's not directly towards you. I'm just telling you what happened, just like you didn't know about the crime video. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I and my family was brought into this and under attack personally, not just publicly. I mean, they went into private. They deliberately got paid to do this shit for over 2.5 years. And I never struck back. But when I struck back, I'm just telling you how I feel when people tell me that. It's not directly towards you or say that to me, that we both have done wrong. True, I admitted to my wrong. He's never done that. I admitted that it wasn't in my best interest to say that I wish his daughter get raped by a bunch of white men, but it's a rape. I mean, it's a wish, excuse me. But he called for white people every time they see a bunch of niggas to shoot them and kill them. See, me wishing that upon her does not cause that to happen to her. Him wishing that upon black people and telling white people to do it can cause white people to act on what he said. I never told anybody to act on that. I just said what I wish. Now, all of a sudden, it's like we've both done some shit that was wrong. That's true. But here's what everybody missing. Him and his audience done it to me for 2.5 years, and I put up with it and played the bigger man. That's a fact. So I don't even like hearing that. No disrespect to you, bro. I'm just giving you the facts about even the video that I did and said that. I told people why I said it. I explained why I felt the need to go there, because he felt the need to say that it's okay for that to happen to other black women and men's children. So I then put his daughter in this situation and said, well, okay, if you hope black women die in the fires of Auschwitz and all this other shit, and white people shoot black people when you see them cross the street and all this other shit. I feel like this. Okay, if you feel that way and you hope, I'm hoping nigga pound cake that bitch. I hoping nigga beat that bitch at all this other shit. Then okay, if it's okay for you to hope that about somebody else's family, then somebody can hope that about yours.
Right.
You understand? That's all I'm saying. So that you know, I mean, go ahead, bro.
I completely understand. Like on some real shit, like you already know, bro. I'm on your side with the shit. From the shit that I seen, Tommy did wrong for what he did. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's not about wrong, man. And I just want to see you two dudes make peace. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this, bro. Let me say this, bro. Let me give another example. And I'm sorry to cut you off, man, but I think we good enough. You cut me off, I cut you off. I know we both mean no harm. It's just I gotta make points in regards to some things you say, and I have to stop you. That's just what it is, right? So check this out. This man told people specifically to tell people where to find my wife's name and to find out where she works to get my videos in her employer's hands. My wife been at the same job for almost 20 years. That tells you that my wife ain't trying to go and start employment all the fuck over again. Do you know that my wife gets fucked with, calls on the phone, this, that, that? None of that will never stop, bro. You can't take a certain shit you do back. I can take me saying I wish his daughter would get raped by 100 white men or however I said it. I could take that back. It doesn't excuse what I said, but I can take that back. If a motherfucker white man go rape his daughter, they was already attempting to wanting to rape some type of child they may have just came across his daughter. You see what I'm saying? He can't take back my wife's place of employment. He can't take my other family, the shit that he did to my other family members that ain't had nothing to do with this. He can't take that back. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody wants to come to me and say, squash this shit and fix this shit. It cannot be fixed. You know why? Because my personal life and my family's personal life have been put out there. Matter of fact, they're saying that I faked my granddaughter having cancer. Did it make me any money? No. Did anybody donate when I said it? No. Matter of fact, my motherfucking granddaughter still has the it ain't a trachea. What the fuck is it called? She got the goddamn thing in her fucking chest, and she been having it in there for about 3 months now since she been diagnosed cancer free, and she just turned over a year old. She's a little over a fucking year, but I lied about this shit. She's about to get that removed. It's a plate, not a plate. It's called a damn, I can't even think what the fuck it's called. It'll come to me. They had to open up her motherfucking chest and put something in there to shoot shit up in her or send food up in her, something like that. And that's they're now just about to take that out. But I lied and I don't use my fucking grandbabies or my children, goddammit, to get donations. I didn't get one donation off that shit, and I didn't ask for none. But I faked my granddaughter's cancer. That pissed me off when she asked me that question. I'm going to tell you the honest fucking truth. My granddaughter was actually here that fucking day. Good, she don't know how to talk and all, and whatever, man. Just crazy, man. I digress, brother. I apologize.
No, you good, man. Shit, on that note, man, you know, I'm just going to leave it where it be. I just wanted to let you know, man, that that every day I'm just hoping for some kind of resolution to be in this, man, and I just hope that y'all can at least just try one more time to at least talk. You feel me? And then that shit ain't gotta be online because the trolls gonna try to see these trolls. They want to see y'all beat for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They playing these fucking games, bro. They trolling Tommy, then they come in and they trolling you as the same motherfuckers. Cause I be peeping in the chat and I don't say shit. I just be looking at the names and I see some of the same
what you be missing is some of the people that troll Tommy is Tommy himself.
And that matter of fact, I ain't gonna say that probably is true. That is true.
I know for a fact that's true. I got proof. I got proof of the nigga admitting to it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna leave. That's something I would never play. I'll play that, goddamn it, in the eyes of the court. You know what I mean? I got shit. This dude that done so much shit, he forget what he's done. You feel what I'm saying? I got video proof of this man trolling my fucking show while doing a live show, trolling my fucking show. And that's what his show was about. Yeah, y'all don't see it because it's on private. I got the fucking video.
Right, I feel you. Well, shit, man. That's all I wanted to say, bro. because I gotta do. But man, hey, blessings to you and your fam, bro. And you know, I just wish the best for you, dog. I wish the best for y'all. I just want to see this shit in.
Right.
But, you know, handle that shit how you need to handle that shit, man. You a grown ass man.
Right back at you too, man. I appreciate you, bro. You know, and I understand what you're saying. I would say I can take it in, I'll take it under advisement or into consideration, but I would be lying to you because I can't. Once you brought my if it would be different. Let's say this, bro. It would be different if it was only me. When you brought my wife's job into it, when you brought my family into it that ain't got nothing to do with this and never made a video about you, and actually you done made videos about them and degraded them and harassed them, and the same thing you did to my motherfucking wife. My wife ain't going to no another motherfucking job. You know what I mean? So we have to put up with that. We have to put up with the fact that everybody knows where my wife works. Like people crying about, you put his address out. That was by mistake, and that was just like 5-6 months ago. He put my address out and had paid to have my address put out over 2.5 fucking years ago. I'm not one that I told the sister this in a private conversation, you know, when we was chopping it up privately. I said, okay, he offering $100 and this, that, the other. I said, he don't care. I said, I don't intend on moving. Right. I said, he moves every 365 days. I said, in fact, he puts his own address out there. Matter of fact, he done a live stream when he first moved to the house and said he got to give everybody little clues to find out where he lives at, like where's Waldo. He put that video on private. You know why? Because it proves exactly what I've been saying. He wants people to find out where he live at, because every time he says my address, they put my address out. They did that. This shit was happening before I even knew who the fuck he was, right? Or even came at him. Because he gets more donations when he plays the victim. So he gives people information to find out where he lives at. And then when they find out, he comes back to his audience and he tells them he needs support for that and blah, blah, school. And the man gets $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a goddamn day. You feel what I'm saying? But here's what people are missing. He moves every 365 days anyway because he leases. He don't buy shit. He doesn't care about people finding out where he lives. It's a part of his game plan. It's part of the 48 laws of power. Facts, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up. You got shit to do, family to take care of. Two beautiful motherfuckers. I ain't seen them, but they melanated, so I'm for sure they beautiful twins. Twins to let you know I know who you are. I didn't lie when I said I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. I'm great with voices, bad with names. Much respect to you, bro. Shout out to you. If you got something else to say, you can say it, and then you can go and bees out before I hold you up about 2 more hours.
Nah, man, that was it, man. Hey, much love to you, dog. I'll holler at you some other time.
All right, that's what's up, brother. Much respect, man.
All right.
Thanks. All right, damn, one call. You know what I mean? I find it odd that the person that I had an issue with that was man enough to call in and clarify things, man, I feel a certain way that he's the first one to call in and the only one to call in that says they rock with me. Wow, man, I tell you. Don't tell me you at work and you can't call in and all that. You at work and you listen. So if you at work and you're not working and you listening to me, or you working while listening to me, then you can talk to me while you listen to me. Don't tell me you at work, because I'll block you in my chat. I'll block you in my chat, because every time I come live and you supposed to be at work, you in my chat, you making comments, you all this and that, but you never can call into my show. Wow, and show some love or support via conversation. Stop it. Stop it. I'm built different. I really am. All right, let me scroll. I know the chat is stupid right now, so whatever. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom because I already know I'm so far behind in the chat. I'm not great to do it. Anybody that posted a comment before that think I'm all the way at the bottom of the chat. So if you can't see your comment on the chat or your question on the chat, you need to repost it. I'm not going back through the chat. I'm all the way at the bottom now in real time. I'm the first YouTuber ever to read every single comment that comes through his chat. And I don't even get respect for that. So I'm not going to be doing it like that no more. If I'm behind, I'm going to skip all the way to the bottom. If your question was important enough to where you want me to address it, you will repost it at the bottom of the motherfucking chat. He says, who you want to call in? I want people to call in and get a take on what I said. But I find it odd that nobody never calls in damn near to rock, that claims they rock with me to support what I do and either say, well, true, I agree with this, but I disagree with that. I'm such that. None of that shit. And they always got an excuse as to why they can't. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If y'all can't call in because y'all at work, cool. Just don't call in. Just don't talk about why you can't call in. I don't want to hear it because that's the excuse every fucking time. Even when I was going live 7 days a fucking week, a motherfucking excuse was they work 7 days a week and never get a day off. But how is it you always on fucking line every time I get online? Or anybody else get online? If you working all these hours, how in the fuck is it that you can email me and tell me about what somebody else did in their live stream? You see what I'm saying? I know when I'm being lied to. Those who play multiple accounts think that they are slick and that nobody can see that. Like True talks about being good with voices. Some peeps are good with written mannerisms. Right, I'm great with voices. I knew exactly who that brother is. He never told y'all who he was, and he never told me who he was. I knew who he was based on his voice. I'm great with fucking voices. That's a fact. I'm bad with fucking names. That is also a fact. You feel me? Berber says, I've been cloned multiple times. I feel like True knows what I speak on or not. Right. Yeah, you've been cloned, Berber. I mean, it almost created some controversy with you too. But I started realizing what they were doing. And it's like, I'm like, Berber don't speak like that. You know what I mean? And countless other people don't speak like that. So I'm like, but I thought certain people don't speak like that either. And then they turn around and did speak like that. So I have to also take that into consideration. You feel what I'm saying? Heard it before, says True. Have you ever told what Tommy did to you, your other family members other than? Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I never actually heard what he did to them. Yes. Actually, I can access, well, I don't remember the passwords, but my sister, my son, all of them. My son been coming through every day for the last fucking week. For one, he needed my help on some shit. And then for two, I guess checking up on Pops, I would hope. You know what I mean? He was here yesterday again. I didn't even go live yesterday, but my son was here yesterday, again. You feel me? But I'm going to work on actually getting access to their accounts. I got copies of the shit, but instead of the screenshots of this certain shit, not all of it, and instead of showing the screenshots, I would like to access their accounts and actually show y'all what Tommy has said to my blood family. He can't show y'all shit. I've never, ever, ever messaged anyone in this family and tried to get them on my show and do this and do that and say, well, he's saying this about y'all and he's saying that. They did that to my son's mother. And he know where I stand. She's no good to me at this point because of what she did and what she lied about. Like the question that was asked to me, well, your son said that. Here's what people don't understand, and I told y'all countless times. I heard enough in the first video live stream that Tommy did with my son. At a certain point, I stopped the live stream. I couldn't watch no more. I haven't watched it anymore, and it brought me to tears. How is it that my son, right, at motherfucking, me and my son's mother was not, we ain't been together sexually or even physically. When I got out of boys' school, I hit that like one or two more times. After that, it was over. I got out at 17. I hit her again when I got out of boys' school, and it was over after that one or two hits. That's a fact. Our relationship stopped prior to me going to boys' school. I got out of boys' school at 17 and 6. That's 17 and 6 months. I hit her a couple of times because she was my motherfucking baby mama, and that's what it was. At 18, 3 months before my birthday, the fall of that year, before the year that I was turning 19, I met my wife and been with her ever since. I hadn't had sex with my baby mama a year plus, at least a year and something before that. So here's what I'm saying. If my son was born at 6 when I was 16, if the last time I had sex or was in a relationship with his mom was before I went to boys' school, how can my son testify to me putting a gun in my wife's head? Because not my wife, my son's mother's head, because he wasn't even 1 year old yet. When I was asked that question, it fucked me up because for one, I didn't expect to be asked that. My son's mother and I have not been in a relationship since I was like 16 fucking years old, right before I went to fucking Indiana boys' school. Yeah, I hit it 1, 2, 3 times after I just got out of boys' school. My son wasn't even 2 years old yet. Explain to me how my son can testify, because I didn't watch the rest of the string or the interview, nor the second one. I couldn't watch it. It would make me hate my son forever. I couldn't watch it, and I refused to still watch it, and I don't care. Because when I heard the first lies, it just fucked me up. I can't listen to no more. I can't hear no more, and I'm not going to listen nor look. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to ask y'all something. How is it that my son is 25 years old, was 25 when he did that interview, and y'all saying he said that? I don't know if he actually said that. I know she said it. I think I heard her say it. Right? So she had to fucking say it. You feel me? So my thing is like this. Block anybody who put my son's name in my chat. Block anybody who puts my wife's name in. I don't care if they rock with me or not. You say your son. Don't put my son's name in my chat, because you're not only disrespecting me, you're disrespecting my son. Well, your son disrespected you. Well, it is what it is. Anybody that got my son's name in the chat, please block them. What I'm saying is Butch Cassidy needs to be blocked. If you want to speak on my son, say son. I urge you not to speak on my son, but don't put my son's name in my chat, please. I've asked y'all that countless times. Well, I'll take care of this person because thought I had mods here, but I guess they're blocking what they want to block. Now, no disrespect, I'm just telling you what I'm saying. No, I didn't interview Tommy's son before, and I don't have no intentions of interviewing Tommy's son because I don't want to turn a man against his son. And furthermore, I don't have to turn a man against his son that turned on his son from birth. What would be the purpose? Tommy's never been in his son's life. I've always been in mine. Why would I even waste my energy trying to interview his son? His son don't even know him. All his son know of him is what his mom has told him about his dad, but he doesn't know his dad. Why would I interview him about his dad? That's some dumb shit. He don't even know his dad. He know who his dad is. He just don't know his dad. You feel me? Hashtag makes sense. Why would I want to reach out to Tommy's son and interview Tommy's son about his dad when he doesn't know his dad? He knows who his dad is. He knows of his dad, but do he know his dad personally? Absolutely not. Why would I be dumb enough to try to interview his son that he don't know, nor does his son know him? The only reason Tommy could interview my son because Tommy knows my son knows me, and my son is in my life, and I'm in my son's life. But the only way to get my son to say some negative shit about me is to give my son money at Christmas time that I won't give him because I know what my son was doing at that same time, and I didn't support that. So I'm not going to pay your way. You feel me? Make sense? Thank you for the hashtag make sense. I'll be goddamn fool trying to interview Tommy's son and try to question Tommy's son about his dad when he don't know his dad. He know his dad. He know who his dad is, but he don't know his dad personally. What would be the purpose of me interviewing Tommy's son? Please explain that to me, because it doesn't make sense to me. They say my mom's a dolphin, my auntie's a dolphin, and they try to reach out to my mom and my auntie to get them to do an interview for money. Why didn't they take them up on their offer? My auntie nor my mom is going to take no money and shit on me in the public. My son did it. It is what it is. I forgive him for it. So what? Children do fucked up shit. I did fucked up shit when I was young. Never against my motherfucking family. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, I fucking still done fucked up shit. Real talk. But I'd be a goddamn fool to reach out to Tommy's son and try to get an interview with him like Tariq Nasheed done. What am I going to get about it? Listen to Tariq Nasheed's video. He don't know his dad. His dad ain't never been around. So on and so forth. Why would I interview somebody about somebody in their life that they really know nothing about? Tommy's son don't know nothing about him, except for what his mom told him about his dad. If I go off of what Tommy's baby mama told their son that they have in common, if I would go off of what she said about Tommy, I would be feeding into his motherfucking plan. Not doing it. That's how I think. Some of y'all still didn't understand what the fuck I just said and what I mean by what the fuck I just said. But again, it ain't my fault. Just pay attention. I have no intentions of interviewing his son. Everybody asks me, I want you to interview his son. For what? What is it going to accomplish? What is it going to prove? What is it going to solve? Nothing. Me interviewing Tommy's son, is that going to make Tommy be in his life? No. Don't make me pull up the video that I got downloaded where Tommy addresses the issue. See, here's what people don't understand. Tommy did a motherfucking video addressing this issue about him not being in his son's life, and he made every excuse in the book. And one of the main excuses he made was because she done programmed him for that long. That black bitch done programmed him for that long, and why would I come in his life now? If I found out I had a son that I didn't know I had, I would try everything in my power to be in his life and show him that I'm not what his mom said, may or may not have told him that I am. I would try to show him. Because at the end of the day, I talked about this every day. It is hard for people want to claim black women turning their children against their fathers. My next door neighbor doing. Said black women are turning their children against the fathers. And that's not true. Because everybody that has grew up without their father being in their life directly like their mom has, even when your mom has taught, and I talked about this the other day, even when your mother is telling you bad shit about your dad, you really be pissed off at your mom for talking shit about your dad. Now, of course, you can't remove the love that you have for your mom, but at the same time, you're saying, why is my mom trying to shit on my dad? Hashtag agree if you agree with what I'm saying, if you've been in that situation. My dad has always been in my life. But I also told y'all that my mom tried to tell me shit about my dad that my dad proved not to be true. My dad has always been in my life. My dad brought out his fucking tax records and showed how he's never received a tax check at the same job he's been working at, retired from, and died 2 years after retiring from that job. He worked at that job, that same job, prior to me being born. He worked at that job 2 years before he died. You understand what I'm saying? He sat down and showed me his fucking tax records and proved that he ain't received a tax check. And at that, when he died, he was I was 41. I was in my late 30s. mid to late 30s. My dad been gone about 4 years, 4 or 5, about 4. Time flies like a motherfucker. Got his picture in there.
Here's a question: if that's all true, then how come he was homeless and Donna found him at the age of 18 in the car, sleeping in the car?
I was born, which we both have the same dad in common. My mom has more than one baby daddy. So what? That don't make her less of a fucking woman.
Why you bullshitting? I gotta bounce myself.
The state of Indiana was taking his tax check since I was born. Not only that, he brought out his receipts. My dad brought all this shit out 6 months prior to him dying. He had been telling us, but he felt no need to prove. He actually brought out all his paperwork and sat down with me and my sister and showed us. He said, I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all get, but I'm telling y'all what I have given to the state. I'm not understanding this. He said, I'm still paying to this day because he had been fulfilled his child support duties, but he was paying back the money that my mom had received while having my sister and I. You feel what I'm saying? By him. And putting him in the system. This is a fact. Do I look at my mom as less of a woman for doing that? No. I don't. Was it bullshit? Yes. Do I call her dumb black bitches for doing that? No, I don't.